Man, just really excited about being here today. We're not going to make more out of it than what it is, but it is an opportunity to get started, to lay some foundational things, to teach and to learn, to understand the value of communication, learn some cultural foundational things that we believe are important to team building, to get to know one another, to get some football conditioning in. There's a myriad of things that we have an opportunity to do in a setting like this, and so just appreciative of it and excited about continuing to get started and get to know these guys better individually and collectively, to get to know ourselves better. It's good foundational time for players, but it's also good foundational time for coaches as individuals and collectively, gaining the cohesion that's required to work cooperatively to train these guys. And so all of us out here are laying some foundational things and getting better, and it was a good day from that perspective. And we won't try to draw too many conclusions. We'll just keep rolling that ball out and keep working. I'll pause for questions.
Mike, what's the best way to describe the quarterback competition that you're going to have? Is there a default? Is there any kind of order in your head?
No, we're just working right now, teaching and learning. There'll be plenty of time for that. I understand the nature of your question, right. But nobody's going to win a job or lose a job out here in shorts in May. So pardon me if I don't give you what you're looking for.
What advice do you give these three guys? I mean, they have a legendary guy they're replacing. You know, what do you tell them about?
Be themselves. Be their best selves. That's going to be required, but be themselves.
Mike, I know this is voluntary, but, do you have any more clarity on Steph? What is?
You're exactly right. This is voluntary.
Wouldn't you like to see him here, though, because it's been a long time since he's...
I focus my energy on those that are here. That's how I make it a productive day. Particularly in the football environment that we're in there, we all know the nature of these workouts are voluntary. And so I'm doing a disservice to the men that made the commitment to be here if I have any other mentality.
Mike, is there any further clarity at the center position?
I don't know that I'm looking for it here in May. Again, like a lot of things, we just laying some foundational things and teaching and learning and identifying candidates for roles as opposed to, divvying up the labor.
But you see any rookies taking a different or more mature approach to the way they're starting this offseason?
I don't have a frame of reference in terms of where they come from, so I'm just more than anything getting to know them.
When you have a guy like Stephon who's coming back, or not Stephon, Tyson, who's coming back from a long-term injury, an older guy, what do you kind of look for as he's getting back in?
I don't know that I'm looking for anything in that regard as we're out here today because we're in helmets, it's teaching, it's learning. Obviously, he has complete medical clearance to be out here, and so that component of his participation doesn't capture much of my attention.
Mike, is it significant, or does it tell you anything of the number of veterans and leaders that were here for the first day?
No. I know those guys individually and collectively. They know the power of their presence. It's not necessarily about their get better. It's young guys getting an opportunity to see them and learn from them. It's less about what we say in this business and more about what it is that we do. And so we got enough of those examples of guys that understand how we go about our business and are good professionals and can provide some examples for guys. That's what's exciting about it.
With the changes in the defensive staff, are you anticipating there being more new than there has been at this time of year in the last couple of years?
Yes.
In what ways, maybe?
I think that's going to be determined. That's a component of it that's exciting. That's the element of the unknown. Hopefully it's a winning edge for us, particularly the early portions of the season.
With Ben gone, is there any more emphasis on the skill guys kind of being here for this portion of it with two new quarterbacks coming in and trying to learn?
No.
Have you talked to Minka about his level of activity and what he's comfortable with?
I have not.
Have you seen anything different out of Najee now he's had a full year of experience and how he's approaching this season?
Najee acts like he has the answers to the test, but he did last year also. So, love Naj.
Anyone else?
Like, is it just weird not to see 7 out here first day?
It is, but it's ever changing in this business. That's a component of it. It's weird to be out here without Kevin Colbert in an official capacity as well. So that's just the nature of this thing. The wheels keep turning.
All right.
Thanks, guys.